Hi, this is Robben Ford, and I'm here with a little blues tip for you, blues rhythm. I'm going to take a riff that is pretty classic, and you might recognize it from a few songs that you've heard over the years. But we're going to use this riff to kind of expand a little beyond just the basic riff that you might know and play by extending it up the neck of the guitar a little bit. This riff, let's play it right in E and at this tempo. Okay, I know you've recognized this. It's in a couple of great hits that we've heard over the years, but what we're going to do to make this a little more interesting, and one of the things, the basic riff is pretty much that, right? It's kind of a condensed version of B minor, A, E7. That kind of softens the riff to have that note below. You have, it's a little stronger, and putting the open E on top is also strong, right? So if we were to look at the chord E7, that's the scale. Once you reach the octave, what happens above the octave is called an extension of that chord. So the first extension is the ninth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to take that extension. These would be the two primary notes, which is like a D triad, right? So I'm going to play them here. A, like an A triad, but just on the G and B strings. And that again is like B minor, but just those two notes there. So obviously I'm damping strings and everything, so I'm afraid that's something you're going to have to deal with yourself. Damping strings is up to the individual to figure out how to do it, So we have the fundamental, and then on top of that we could put slightly different voicing. So one guy's playing that original riff, then you put this on top of that. Normally I would play something independent of that. I wouldn't play the riff, but in this case, it's such an important part of the song that to beef up that riff is, understandable, maybe even advisable. Even more powerful would be to put this on top, I would say, which is the extension of that 9 chord. So it's actually the 5th on top, right? Which is like a D6, D, F sharp, B, A triad, right? So D6, A triad, E7, with the 5th below. 5, 7, 3rd. It can be played here. So see, that's the way to separate yourself from the other instruments. If all the instruments are playing the same thing in the same register, it's a bore and it's unnecessary. There are other things you can do. So starting something down here, now maybe taking it up, a level in terms of the register, higher register, and then an even higher register up here. Another one could be Same thing. This is B minor, right? This is where we started, but up an octave. A triad. So I would play it like that, and then that voicing, 7th, 3rd, 5th. So each time it's being taken up, you know, to the next inversion of your basic dominant 7 chord. And again, that open E, very convenient and very funky. So there's my blues tip for the blues revolution, for the chord revolution. And come look for us on TrueFire, and come look for us also on robbenford.com, Guitar Dojo. Thank you.